Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, across America, the world, or wherever you might be this time of day. Happy 4th of July to you. It's going by. We've been asked to post some of our baking products on YouTube, which we intend to do at the moment. One of them that we have especially a wonderful bread called banana bread, and we'll lead you through somewhat through the thing to give you the recipe and how to put this together. Well, banana bread, well, it came in with amazing grace. When you're baking, you need all the grace you could get, because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, because of putting chemicals together, sometimes in the wrong rotation or whatever, and they don't always come out right, so you try over. But starting with bananas, you take this here is there we go. There's 5 super ripe bananas. That's what you want. And most people throw those in the garbage can, but this is when they really get good for making bread. As we move along, we'll show you that this to be true. The first thing you do, of course, is take ingredients, put everything together that you need, and in this particular recipe we start out with 1 3/4 cups of all-purpose unbleached flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 6 large very ripe bananas, peeled of course, and 8 tablespoons of butter, which is 1 stick, cool slightly, 2 eggs, 3/4 cup, 5 1/4 ounces of light brown sugar, you can use dark if you so choose, along with 1/2 cup of walnuts toasted. I don't toast mine, I just coarsely chop them and add them. Those are optional. And you have 2 teaspoons of granulated sugar. So what you do, folks, is you take all of this stuff, put it out in its order, and you would come up with something that looks like this on your counter. There's all the ingredients. There's the bananas, the sugar, the eggs, the flour, and everything there. Alright, we move along, and we take these 5 bananas, peel them, put them in a glass bowl, cover them with cling wrap, punch several holes in them so that the steam will escape. Put them in a microwave on high power at 5 minutes. After the 5 minutes is up, you take them out and you transfer those bananas into a sieve, as we see here. Okay, where are you? There you go. Alright. Put them in another bowl in a sieve and let them drain for 15 minutes. I was surprised the amount of liquid that would come out of those bananas. And after that, you will end up with probably 1/2 to 3/4 of liquid out of there, which you put in a pot on a stove such as this, and by reduction, by reducing them down, you boil this for 5 minutes or so until you get down to 1/4 cup of liquid. Then you pour that back into your bowl where you have your mashed bananas, and you add the rest of the ingredients, which we see here. There's other ingredients that you need, and that all comes together with all the other ingredients, and you pour that into your loaf pan, as you see here. And when that's all in your loaf pan, ready to bake at a 350-degree oven for approximately 1 hour, then you take the other banana, cut it on a bias. There you go, there you are. And you shingle those in just like you were putting shingles onto your house. Put that in your oven for approximately 55 minutes. Oh yes, before you do that, you sprinkle your 2 teaspoons of sugar over the bananas and over the top of the loaf. Put them in the oven for approximately 55 minutes, and when they come out, you will have something that looks about like that. The bananas will caramelize on top of the loaf. Out of the oven, put it on a cooling rack for approximately 15 minutes. Then you can turn it out on your cooling rack and allow it to cool. They don't. It's a very soft cake, so when it's hot, it doesn't cut very well. Then you can call in your friends, get out your ice cream or whatever. It's not necessary. And believe me, folks, you'll have the best banana bread that you've ever had in your life. So, until we meet again by means of YouTube, this is John Paul Huff saying bye-bye. And may the good Lord take a liking to you.